Hello everyone, how are we doing? Good to see you all. Here we go. A little bit of info will be splapping our way about next week's malarkeys, eh? How are we all doing? Good to see you. We've got about 15 minutes before it starts. Yes, that's good. How's everyone doing? Had a good day? Have you recovered from dredging last night? I have, yes. It was bloody marvellous. I've got to say, loads of activity on Twitch a minute, so I'm going to say thank you. Greybat, thank you for the follow. Buffalo Bill, thank you for the follow. Meadow Mito, thank you for the follow. Iron Viking 75, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Totally blinking marvellous. That's fantastic. Major Kurgon gave out a community sub as well. That's totally brilliant. Hang on a second. I've got to see who it's gone to. And it's gone to Zerek99. Thank you so much indeed. That's brilliant. Meadow Mito, thank you so much for subscribing for a month. That's completely marvellous. How about it? We've got a hype train going on. Who we got here? Lacombe32, thank you. Lucky Mona, thank you so much for the follow. Jiffy2201, thank you for the follow. Captain, thank you for the follow. Everyone, thank you so much, everyone, for the follows. Let's have a look and see who we've got. We've got Scribble. Good evening, Scribble. Squeaky Archer, hello. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Alan, good evening. Jawa Jedi, good evening to you. Tessa Parry, hello. How are you doing? Omega Days. Omega Days? That's an Omega. Omega, I meant Days. How you doing? Lovely to see you. John Applin, how's it going? Fantastic. Lovely to see you. Excellent stuff. Good grief, Mr. Linden cheered 100 bits. Thanks very much indeed. That's totally excellent. Hang on now. What's going on here? Meadow Mito, thank you so much for gifting another sub. That's completely brilliant.
Thanks.
Woo, thank you. There's loads going on here. Squeaky Archer has become a member. Oh no, that's 5 months. Thank you so much for being a splendid member, Squeaky. Totally marvellous. So much is going on. It's going to be a busy wee stream. Yes. DK, how you doing? Good to see you. Katya, hello. How you doing? Jen, good evening. How you doing? Mr. Linden, how are you? Excellent. Uh-oh. Major Kurgan has engaged Bernard's Bombay doors. Yes. Well, as far as I'm concerned, with the thing, excuse me, you've got to watch for 15 minutes, haven't you, for the stream thing? So yes, that's as far as I know. Now, can you any of you see it on your Twitchy screens? Yes. John Applin, hello. How you doing? Sea of Thieves is fantastic. Redshirt Paul, good to see you. Dave S, good evening to you. Lovely to see you, Dave. Welcome, welcome. Hang on, where's my... There it is. Yes, brilliant. Splendid sausage. Sausage num, says Squeaky. Excellent, Squeaky. Marvellous stuff. But do we watch you or them? Well, it says Twitch drops enabled. So I don't know. I thought it would be via us, like. Do you know what I mean? But perhaps you'd have to watch them as well. Just to be safe. Do you know? It could be, couldn't it? I mean, I've got them on... I'm just going to refresh the screen here a second. I don't think anything's happening. Oh, there we are. We've got the stream starting soon. So that's all we've got at the moment. Drops enabled on channel. Watch to earn rewards. So I'm looking at there, look. So can you see anything on my Twitch screen there? They don't make it clear. No, they don't really, to be honest, DK. Shag Nasty, good afternoon to you. Good to see you. Who else we have? Your bedhead. Hello, how goes it? Lovely to see you. I'm going to scroll up. Alan, good evening to you. Fantastic. Silver, good evening. Bradley, good evening. Mohammed, good evening. Did I say bedhead? Bedhead, good evening. Brody Dave, how you doing? Good to see you. Agent Zarkov, hello, hello, hello. Excellent stuff. Unlawful, hello. How are you? Totally excellent and great. There we are. Good stuff. Corpse Bride, hello. How you doing? Brian, hello. How you doing, Brian? Fantastic. Good stuff. Excellent. Reset. Yes, there's no reset. Well, the reset will be 10 minutes time. Reset is basically, yeah, it's in 10 minutes time, isn't it? 9 minutes time, actuellement. Bit of French, that was, see? Wasn't it? Actually, it wasn't. I was copying 40 Towers. So who knows? Just to be safe. Now, Brian says, I always have two screens going. One on Twitch for the Bungie stream on Volume 1, and then the other on another screen here on YT. Ah, right. Okay, excellent. Squeaky Archer. Oh, thank you so much, Squeaky. Roll just realised I was in the tube and not twitching. Oh, no. I've got double memberships off your screen. Thank you so much, Squeaky. That's very kind of you. 5 months. Marvellous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just pop to Bungie. Yes, I noticed the pop-up thingy on Bungie, but not on me. So maybe, guys, keep the Bungie screen open. Of course, you can pop and see Bungie. I'm not saying anything. I won't cry at all. That's not crying. Have I got a crying one? There we are. That's close enough. Ooh, good lord. Hype train level to achieve Dave Poole. Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. That's completely excellent. Lovely stuff. Marvellous, marvellous. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. These are always good for people coming to watch on Twitch. It's fantastic. Don't forget, folks, give me a follow as well, so you can come and watch me. We do streams of Destiny on a Wednesday, and I stream other games also, if you like a break from Destiny as well, yes. I have done absolutely nothing with Lord Saladin this week yet, have you?
No one.
Look, I'm only on 5. I don't think I can even get that. I don't think I can even focus that yet. No, I haven't won one. Look. I know, it's terrible. Let's quickly jump in and do a match while we're waiting. Why the hell not, innit? Quick. Let's do an iron banana in. I don't care what my loadout is, I'm going in. People love the riff-raff. Tess Perry, thank you so much for the follow. And Kevin Mark Longdon, thank you for the follow. And we've just hit our follower goal. We've got 1,600 followers. Thank you so much. That's on Twitch. That's brilliant stuff. Thank you, guys. Totally excellent. Oh, is it that bad, Cole? Is it Iron Kvostov? I'm going to go in with... what should I go in with? I was going to... I don't know. I don't know what to do now. I got to just... let's try the Vex Mytho class to see how that goes down, eh? Oh, no, hang on. I got to change that, though, because that's... Oh, yeah, no, that's right. I could use that, couldn't I? Right, I'm going to stick with that. Let's see how it goes. Am I going to annoy everybody by using this? I don't care. It's only a game. Look, I'm showing off my Vex Mytho class that I got from what we call a spawny git run during the Splendid stream, which is totally fantastic. Yes, there it is. Let's have a go with that. Patio P830, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Put the toaster on. Oh, I've got to dig that out of my doodads. Carol, good evening to you, Carol. Hello. Lovely to see you. Yes, check your drops, folks, and make sure your accounts are matched up as well. You know, not matched up, linked. That's the word. How long have we got? We've only got 6 minutes. Oh, I don't think this is good enough. I can't do it, can I? I can't. I haven't got time. It's 6 minutes. I'll just go to the tower and muck about instead. Let's muck about at the tower. I'm at 10%, so it's working now. How do I check that then? How do I check it? Is it there somewhere? Yeah, my thing is growing as well. View details. Well, there we are then. Yes. I've done that, you pop. Right, okay. Let's put that back in. We don't want to see all those things scrolling up a screen, do we? Just be sure. Yes, there we are. Good. I didn't run across many Kvostov, didn't you, Squeaky? I haven't really been in that much. I don't know why. I just don't. I do want to do trials. I might do a trial stream soon. Because, well, it just could be good fun. Do you know what I mean? Do a trial stream. The actual Karl Marx, exciting, innit, comrades? Indeed it is. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Oh, Blue Vet, thank you so much for cheering 100 bits. Totally excellent, brilliant, and great. Now, I've been looking at that Once Human Miler. It does look very good. It's not something I've been following that much, though. I've certainly seen bits and bobs and read this and that. Angel Pirate Forever, hello, how goes it? Good to see you. Hello, Smurfy, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Welcome. I'm going to have a sip of some tea a minute, you know, because it's that time of day, isn't it? It's hot. It's really hot. But what arse do I have in my postmaster? Crazy bonkersness. Welcome everyone on Twitch indeed, Cole. That's great, isn't it? Totally marvellous. Excellent. What have we got? Ooh, look, that's my, that's going straight in there. Let's have that. Thanks very much. And, oh, hang on. Oh, Bume Holays, it's gone down there. Well, I don't know whether I should put it in there.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Good lord!
Forza Verica and Genero Cash
What's
Splash.
going on here?
What a
I'm not
marvelous
coming through
you
here,
are.
Carol. Hang on a second. Let me just flickety flicks and look. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, Carol, thank you so much indeed for the very kind and generous cash splash. Yes, I got my new coffee target up and running there now as well. Yes, indeed. That's very, very... thank you, Carol. That's totally marvellous. Excellent. It was Bernard's Bombay doors last time. This one's a tad more sensible. I'm looking to get like a... is it Epidemic Sound? Like a sound subscription, and I'm going to get a second Stream Deck which does levels as well. So that's what this one is for. Ooh, my groovy little phone did a doodah then. So that's what this one is for. Yes, so thank you, Carol. That's very, very kind of you. Very, very kind. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Casey, hello. How you doing? Andy's Bold. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you. If I don't get my last Titan Pinnacle piece this week, you will riot. Oh, there we are. That's fair enough. JP Money, thank you so much for the follow. Now, I've just got to decide what I'm going to do with this. I think... I don't know what to do, really. Because that's only one out of that, and I use that a lot. But this would open up my arsenal a little bit. No, I'm going to stick it in my Graviton Lance. I'm just using it all the time at the moment. There we are. There's lovely. Graviton Lance. Nice and juicy. That's what I say. Totally crazy. Totally bonkers. Brilliant and great. Move that over there. Come on, Bungo. What time is it? 2 minutes to go. I wonder how long this is going to be then. Because this is like a dev chatty stream as opposed to just a quick Vidoc malarkey. You know what I mean? So we should get a bit more info as to what's coming. So 94, nothing much there. 96, 93, 90, rubbish. Yes, I'm still sticking with this bloody build. I've barely changed it at all. The Arc Buddy Everything build is very, very handy. Why is everyone in the Bungie chat typing free class items? Eh? Why? I have no idea. Why is everyone typing free class items? Anybody know? That's strange. What happens if you type in free class items? I can't read it. It's going up the screen like nobody's business. And it's in slow mode. Russell Hobbs, thank you so much for resubscribing. That's very kind of you. Lovely to see you. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very, very kind. Are they doing it? Is this like is this because they're like, they think they're being funny or something? Do they mean like something to do with Dual Destiny stuff? Have they all like concocted this up? Oh, they want double drops again. Right, I see. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Oh, yep. Hang on. Something's going on here. Let me do this. And then do this. It's just changed to Echoes Act 2 there. I got mute on. Yes, it's still going on there a minute. We're not quite up and running yet. But it's ready to change. Well, they've just got... I don't think they'll do it for free. Oh, here we go. Let's go over. Let's do this. And let's do this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Good morning, good evening, good time zone to you all, and welcome to a beautifully balmy day here in beautiful Bellevue, Washington,
sound, folks?
Here at Bungie HQ. Didn't realize it would be that alliterative. Welcome to our stream that's going to go ahead and showcase a little bit of what's to come in Act 2 of Episode Echoes. But very briefly, before I go ahead and kick things
Traveler's
off,
Chosen, thank you so much.
It's
very kind of you.
Noticed a little QR code down here in this general direction. If you go ahead and give it a scan, our friends over at the Bungie Foundation are going to be running a 7th Column Chaos Tournament, and you have a chance to get involved.
It's here. Okay. Is it all okay? Let me know, guys.
So if you go ahead and do yourself a favor, give that a scan, learn a little bit more about what they got.
Let me know. That'll be grand.
Twitter while you're out there. They've got a lot of cool information that's on the way. But speaking of cool information on the way, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Here we go.
Today, we have the distinct opportunity to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the stuff that's going to be arriving.
Brilliant. Cheers, Karl Marx. Thank you.
But worry not, as always, I'm joined by an all-star cast of guests here from the Bungie development team. I'll go ahead and dive right into it, starting with the individual right here to my left, the incomparable Allison Lures, narrative director here at Bungie.
I quite like that black and blue Bungie.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing all right. Thank you for asking. No one ever asks me back.
You're all just not looking at the background.
Thank you. I appreciate it. For the uninitiated uninitiated at home that may not have met you or are just kind of
Hello
meeting you
from
the first time
Doomar.
outside of the
Hello,
Vidoc,
Alex. How
potentially.
you doing?
Can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, my name is Allison Lures. I'm the narrative director for
Do it,
Destiny
Mr.
2.
Linden.
It's my job to work with the team that creates our stories and characters. We're in charge of making you cry and
Too
feel things.
excited for that,
I have
thank you.
cried a lot in our game, so thank you.
You're welcome.
You and yours are doing some heavy lifting.
and
Even my
enthusiastic,
black and
see?
dead heart has gone ahead and had some feelings. So
Happy to be of service.
we
All the
appreciate
grim
it.
miles behind there.
And of course,
That
sitting
looks like
right
one
next
of
to
the TVs
Allison
you got
is the
you
one
kind
and
of
only Mr.
wheel
Ryan
in
Harris,
into the-
Senior
into
Activities
the,
Designer
school
here at
classroom
Bungie.
when I
Ryan,
was
welcome.
growing up years ago.
For the
Except, of course,
folks
there's a
that
flat
also may
screen.
not have met you or have probably played your activities without realizing it, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, so my name is Ryan
Ah,
Harris.
do
I'm a
you, Mr.
senior
Linden?
activity designer here at
Excellent.
Bungie.
You
and
kind, good
folks may
evening
know
to
me from
you.
Season 20 Battlegrounds, 7th Inspire, and yeah, I work on the Vanguard seasonal team.
JC
making
South of him,
activity
hello,
content
how are
for
you?
every
Good
day.
to see you.
Spent a lot of time at
Mad
Seventh
Max
Inspired.
Hell,
Thanks
thank you
your
so
hard
much for
work.
the follow.
And of course, next to him,
Contorted
friend of the
Circle,
show.
thank
If
you
you
for the
tuned into
follow,
our
lovely
individual
to
live
see you.
streams, you've met him before a couple of times. The one and only senior design
Contorted
lead here at Bungie, the one and only
It's quite
Chris
warm here,
Proctor.
Dave. The temperature
Chris,
seems to have
welcome back.
shot up a bit.
Thanks, Andy. How are you today?
I am doing so good, thank you. Everything's coming up Millhouse. This is going great. For the folks that may not have had a chance to tune in to the previous streams, if you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit
That's
about who you
hot,
are and what
Dave.
you do here at Bungie.
Yeah, folks might be familiar with my work on the weapons team. I was weapons feature lead for 4.5 years.
He's the
I'm now
weapons
sandbox
lead.
craft lead
Formula,
on Destiny,
good evening.
Which means I help out the sandbox team with any issues they're facing and help uphold that critical sandbox quality bar.
Yeah, it's an exciting one to dive into. So thank you and yours for all of your hard work. Now let's go ahead and get ready to go ahead and dive into some stuff.
Come on in.
About Act 2.
Let's
But
go.
first things first. We've obviously been listening to the feedback of our fans.
No
in
170s,
particular, the
hello,
kind of
how are you?
weekly
Thank you for the
rollout of
follow.
all the different stuff that's happened through Episode 1. With Episode 2, you guys are looking to try something a little bit different. Isn't that right?
That's
Allison?
right. Yeah, we've been listening to
VCR
fans and
TV
listening to
cart.
feedback, and we agree it's
Unlock
time
the
for a
front.
change. So we're going to do a trial of something new in Act 2.
Ooh.
We're going to be dropping all 3 beats of the acts at once. So we'll be dropping all the 3 beats for Act 1 at the same time, all the 3 beats for Act 2 at the same time, all
Wow.
the same beats for Act 3. And the goal is to encourage players to play at their own pace.
So
to
the whole
get
thing is
all of that
dropping at
content
once?
if that's what they're looking for,
Yeah.
or to meter it out over whatever pace they want to play at. But yeah, so we're going to give it a shot in Episode 2.
Excellent. That's right. Yeah.
See how it goes over.
Yes, definitely. And to that same end, when Episode 2, I did it too,
Yeah,
rolls
she's
around,
nervous, she
make
is,
sure and
yeah.
let us know what you
Don't
guys
blame
think.
her.
But whether you're a Netflix-style binger like myself, or you want to go to the comic book store each week to go ahead and pick up the new issue, there's going to
Exactly.
be a chance to dive in no matter how you want.
However you want to experience it, it's up
That's
for you.
interesting.
But make sure to read it. More about it is going to be in the TWID this week.
Excellent.
people are
Okay.
gonna kill
Next
it in a
week,
week,
we'll
and then
have
they'll be
more
moaning they've got
information
nothing
on
left to
the
do.
Let's go ahead and take a look at also what got us here today. So we're still in Episode 1, Echoes.
Yep.
Act 1 has kind of concluded its main story beats. For those at home that may not have had a chance to play through or may have some questions about the story, which might catch us
Yeah,
up
I think
to what events got us here today.
Really...
Sure, we'll do the short version. Great news, the witness is dead. We did
We
it.
did it.
Yay! And the episodes are all about the consequences of where we killed the
Nah,
witness.
thank you. No worries at all.
So
That's lovely.
when we
Thank you.
killed
Thank
the
you.
witness, all of that darkness, all of that memory, all of that energy collided with the light of the traveler.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of the memories that were inside of the witness, which is not
Woo!
necessarily
Smurfy83, thank you for
exclusively
subscribing.
the precursor beings
On
that
Twitch,
are inside
that's
of it,
brilliant.
collided with the light of the traveler and made matter out of those memories. We call those echoes. And one of them launched out towards Nessus. And so we followed it to try and investigate, see what this thing is. And when we got
Complaining is
there,
our
we
right.
managed to reunite
And
with
our left,
Failsafe,
and our front,
who
and our
you
middles.
left. You abandoned her. She's okay with
I do
this
feel
because
personally
she's
responsible.
chill,
Okay.
just so you know.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness. Thank you.
She's very happy to see us.
We're happy to see her.
And we're happy to see her. So we've been exploring through Nessus, and initially things are pretty fun. What a fun, cool, lighthearted adventure.
Yeah.
Nothing bad's going to happen.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Fail-safes around.
And the act ends with getting a little tease of like, oh wait,
Chris
this
Proctor
isn't
sitting
going
on the
to
end
be a
looks a bit
strictly
bemused.
lighthearted adventure. Saint gets kidnapped, more than kidnapped, kind of body controlled away from the rest of the group. And as he's taken away, this being called the Conductor is interrogating him and demanding to kind of understand whether or not you are real, like whether Saint is the real Saint or not. It's unnerving and kind of weird, and the vibes are only going to get darker from there.
Even better, given that Saint has a rich history with effects.
So
I'm
he
sure
basically
everything's
thought
just
that he
gonna go
wasn't the
nice and
real
peachy
Saint,
clean.
didn't he?
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah.
We don't know that
No,
for sure,
of
do we?
course not.
And so now that we've washed away that veneer of everything's going to go great, Act 2 now is
Yes.
arriving as well. Now, there's plenty of stuff for folks to dive into, but as we go ahead and kick things off here with Act 2, can you give us a little bit of a tease of what we're going to be checking out?
Yeah, what Saint heard when he was being kind of controlled really got to his head. We are going to be watching him wrestle with some questions that he's never
Gonna watch him
actually asked
wrestle?
himself before.
Yeah.
And as we are trying to understand more about this conductor that he has encountered, we are also going to be going back and revisiting one of Destiny's most storied locations very briefly.
So the lore hounds out there are going to have a chance to feast.
They're going to have a delicious time.
Excellent. Bife, you're welcome. I don't know if this will warrant another 10 hours, but we'll leave that up to you.
I got you, Boo.
Perfect. Okay. And now that gives us the structure for what we're about to dive into.
least
But we
spat the
have
tea out
now the new activity that'll be arriving as well.
Come on, then, what's that?
We're going to go ahead. We have some gameplay
Spill
here
the
to go ahead and
beans.
dive into with the Echo Battlegrounds,
Mud wrestling
the new
with Saint.
3-player activity.
And Osiris.
Ryan, do you mind kind of telling us a little bit about what we're going to be checking out here today?
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll be taking a look at one of the 3 battlegrounds that players will
Sir
be
King, thank you for the
engaging with
follow.
Exact.
So
So the
what's the
first battleground
battleground?
here starts in the cistern,
Battleground
the wall of flames.
Delve, look. We've got a new battleground.
And players will be running through the wall of flames, checking out what's going on here as the Fallen have kind of like started hanging out and investigating the well for themselves.
Yeah.
So players really here like seeing like noticing that the radial area of this lake has been drained. A lot of the area is kind of like revamped and like regenerated
Right, okay.
itself to something
The radial
new.
area lake
And
has
players will be
been,
looking at the story of,
drained.
like where is this radial area going? Where is it flowing
it's all
through?
the children.
So
No!
for Battleground 1, you're kind of like finding out and like locating where all this radial area is going to.
Yeah.
Battleground 2, you're seeing the actual flow and
What
direction
have we got going
of
here
the
then?
radial area
Yeah.
to the center of Nessus.
What's that?
And Battleground 3, you're actually seeing like where it's being
That's a new
directed
sidearm.
to.
That looks a little bit
So
like
it's really
the
trying to tell that story about the journey
wings
to the
on
center of
it.
Nessus.
What's it called? Oh,
Yeah. So they all kind of have a way of interconnecting with each other as well.
Fallen date key.
Also, I mean, I'd be
Jazz
remiss if I
54,
didn't
thank you
ask.
for the
Obviously,
follow.
The Vex have been our primary antagonist through this, but the entrance here is being guarded
it's
by
got to
a
be in
pretty
it.
heavy
It must be.
contingent
Could
of Fallen.
well be a rocket sidearm.
who
Yeah.
are these
Got a
Fallen? What are they
whisper on
trying
there
to
as
do
well.
here?
Look.
Yeah, I can give a relatively boring answer, but I believe Allison can give a much better one.
Thanks. Yeah, the Fallen are
the
here
name of that
because they're after the Echo
sidearm
too. We want
bum?
to think of these Echoes as kind of an arms race.
Yeah.
In the absence of the Witness, there's a giant power vacuum that has formed where there's no one in charge who's going to come out.
Right, what's that he's got there? Hang on.
Yeah.
So the Fallen are here. They're chasing down the Echo as well, and they're encountering
that
the
side
same
on there?
thing
Is
we
that
are,
the
that
ritual
Vex
weapon?
aren't really acting like the
Is that the
Vex
ritual
normally
side
do
down there?
here.
Yeah.
Ritual,
we're
that
seeing
SMG
some
rather,
Vex
sidearm.
start to act less like a collective and more like individuals. There's one really fun lore tab where one of them waves
Gate
at
heal
us.
one. Thanks so much
So
for
we're
follow.
encountering mostly Vex, but yeah, also Fallen are here too.
It's cool to see the Vex.
Fine
undergo
after yesterday,
such a
and I'm hearing
change. Like, they've
thunder
been more,
outside.
I
A
think
bit of
it's more
thunder. How you doing, Ice
individualistic
Cream
in a weird
Gaming?
way, which is like the thing. The
Hey,
one thing the
Avenger!
Vex don't
Totally.
do. Yeah.
It's the one thing that they don't do,
Yeah.
which is why it's super weird that they're doing it here.
Yeah.
And
That's the
yeah,
raid submachine gun, thank
in,
you.
In Act 2, we're going to be able to see a little bit more
Oh, yeah.
of why they're specifically doing that.
Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Plenty to dive into, and also.
So that's quite
with
mad they're
these-
dropping
with these
it all in one
battlegrounds,
go.
as well, Ryan. I know we were talking.
There
about
we go, yeah, the
show,
raid one, right,
but
okay.
It seems like the main goal here was.
Yeah,
just
that's
for
a
you guys
rocket
to push
sidearm.
yourselves, to
So
really
what's
push
that?
the boundaries
Solar?
of what battlegrounds have been. Can you tell us a little bit about what you were trying to accomplish with this new set of battlegrounds in Act 2?
Yeah, so for this
Oh,
set
so
of
there's a new
Battlegrounds,
set
it's
of
definitely our
Battlegrounds.
latest and greatest iteration of Battlegrounds. As folks know, Battlegrounds consist of 2 encounters and a final boss encounter. So
Handstop Media, thank
throughout
you
the years,
so
we kind of
much.
iterated
Lovely to
on
see
what
you.
a
That's
battleground
very
is
kind
and
of
how
you. Thank you,
closely
thank you,
it
thank
resembles
you.
a strike. And
Lovely
this
to
set
see
of
you.
Battlegrounds, I
Welcome,
wanted to push it to
welcome.
be like,
Richard Green, good
what
evening
is a
to you all.
battleground and
Good,
what is a
thanks.
strike? I wanted to be almost one of the same. So with these battlegrounds and stuff, I wanted players to, well, of course, have enough enemies on screen to slay out at all times.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're definitely pushing the combatant counts in these battlegrounds as high as possible, in some ranges of 40 enemies at a time on screen.
So we're going to
which
be
is
swarmed
quite a
then.
lot.
Big enemy density apparently on these.
Plenty for us to go ahead and check out.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Which
And-
could
but that
make
gives
them more
enough,
fun. I mean, I'm not
opportunity
against
for
Battlegrounds
everyone
per
on the fire
se,
team to
but
use all their abilities, use Prismatic to the fullest extent, and always use their super on cooldown or Prismatic on cooldown
What's
when
this then?
the opportunity arises. I want players to feel like they
Where are we here?
They can just do everything, and there's not just that one player
Venus.
soloing the entire
Right.
encounter, so everyone is contributing to that.
Oh, it's Nessus,
experience.
sorry.
Yeah, I can imagine too, even with
This is
the,
Nessus.
the
This is the
expanded
same. We go up and then
sandbox
drop
that's been
down the
brought to
hole in
us
the
with
middle.
the
Yeah, there
new
we go. That's what I
abilities
thought
by
we
way
were.
of
Yes.
prismatic or even the new weapons, which we'll start to check out here in just a little bit. You know, what was some
Slay
additional
out,
ways? I can imagine
Brian.
it probably wasn't just even more, but you guys were saying you were trying to make some more.
It could be worse. You could have
models a
said
bit
you
more
rocked
intense
up in
to go ahead and
something.
go up against as well.
Yeah. So with the telling
can
story of the
stand that.
Vex are like evolving and changing, we've
Rocked up.
well, I went ahead and modified an existing wyvern. I'm so sorry.
Nerves,
how
that
dare
does.
You'll you'll engage with these wyverns in pairs, and they have a special new ability where they can teleport.
Fun.
And dodge around you, and
Yeah.
also
So friendly, so cool.
It's kind of
What was he
scary.
saying
Real
there?
nothing personal kid moment where they
Yeah,
show up behind you, right? Yeah.
They certainly are an active threat in the battlefield, and I wanted players to really like be on the lookout for them and engage with them and prioritize them as like that priority target when they are seen.
Yeah, and that's something that's been neat. Like, obviously, players will have a chance. The first 2 of these battlegrounds obviously arrive with the first week of Act 2,
Right.
with the third one hitting on the second week. But it's not even necessarily. I
there's
think,
3
something that was
new
really cool is
battlegrounds.
You were mentioning earlier that you wanted to make these closer to a striker, kind of blur that line. Even the second battleground is kind of like an all-new experience in a lot of ways. It's not just
3
going back
new
to a part of the planet we've been to before with new
BGs.
foes, but it's a brand new
First
experience. Can you tell us what it was like, kind of putting that together and sort of creating this
1,
journey to the center of Nessus?
Yeah, so we really wanted to tell a story of that journey to the center of Nessus, and that requires
2.
new geo. New
Sorry, I'm
new
taking
environment.
notes, I am.
So everything after this encounter onwards is just all new geo and layout, and we really tried our best to like carve out what that experience is, and that, as most folks know from battlegrounds, they usually run through a patrol and like maybe a new boss space or just a new encounter space. These battlegrounds really push
Got
the
all that stuff
boundaries
going
of,
up the
like,
screen's
hey,
really annoying.
This is all new. This is completely new, fresh.
Can I turn that off?
It's kind of like a strike. It is
Yeah.
almost.
The bosses were part of
Look
that
at it
exercise
all.
too,
Yeah.
though. I think, like we were talking before, where it's not just kind of taking characters that you've battled before and making them tougher, but it's
They
brand
should have
new
disabled
encounters,
those.
new mechanics, and new kind of like ways to go ahead and push further into the boss fight. That's the most broad stroke way to describe it. But obviously,
Look,
as
there's
the man who
KFC
designed it,
buckets
can you tell us
going
a
up the
little bit
screen.
more about creating these new boss experiences as well for players during this act?
Yeah. So one thing back to like what players know from battlegrounds is when
Did we get the new
someone plays
banner
a
for?
battleground, they come in groups of
Yes,
3 or 4.
not Neil, but I check. Make
players
sure
are
you're
like,
watching it on the
I know what to
Bungie
expect
side of
from this boss
things.
encounter. It's usually the same
have a
but
look.
similar boss encounters.
Right.
But for these battlegrounds, they're all unique bosses. They're all different.
Right,
they're
because
all
I've just
challenging in their own
qualified
ways,
for the shiny
and
emblem now. So,
they're just
but I'm watching.
Very and just different. Very different from one
I'm
another.
watching
So
them
that
on-
was the
on
experience
their
we're trying to
stream. Do
take
you know what I
here
mean?
is, players, when they
Look at
jump
all this
into a
stuff going up the
battleground,
screen!
It's not going to be the same. It'll be
Yeah.
different. The boss encounter will be different. We'll be trying to tell a story with the boss encounter that you're engaging with, doling out immunity gates and engagements in that boss encounter in different ways, be it with just telling a story while you're engaging the boss, or like a damage window, or just no damage immunities at all, where the player is just engaging with a boss that has the largest health pool I've placed on a boss ever.
Balda91, good evening to
Yeah.
you.
For now.
See. Plenty of chances to go ahead and test out those still hunt accuracy, or each individual's accuracy with still hunt, rather, I should say. I say that because I keep a shotgun on me for a very good reason. But no, there's obviously a ton of stuff to check out in that regard, but I think I'd be remiss if we didn't also talk a bit more kind of about what we're seeing on screen in some way. Is Chris, we've
Want
got
some Candy
new,
Productions? Thank you so
weapons
much
that
for
are gonna be
subscribing on
arriving
YouTube.
with this act as well. If you wouldn't mind, can you tell us a little bit more about kind of maybe even this one we're seeing here on screen? This is one of the new ones as well, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Aberrant Action Solar Rocket-Assisted Frame Sidearm.
Right.
Rocket sidearms, you love
Yep.
to hear it.
Aberrant
The first,
action rocket
solar
assisted.
rocket sidearm, and it's a banger.
Yeah.
The roll that we're showing here is Heel Clip Incandescent, which is probably, it synergizes super well with Solar Subclass.
Yeah, here we
It's
go.
definitely the one that does that.
Look at that.
Just to say,
Heel
the
Clip
art for these weapons is awesome.
Incandescent.
The weapons art team knocked it out of the park.
I
This
love
one in
these, my
particular has some
favourite
nice
new
touches
weapons.
when you aim down sights with it.
Yeah.
Like cool little animation there.
Mr. Mycroft, good evening to
Pretty
you.
It's going to be addictive, honestly. Got a very Vex Mythoclast feel to it, honestly.
There are some other interesting perk combos.
Oh,
in this
right,
as well.
okay.
So I'm particularly fond of Pugilist.
does look
and
nice.
Demolitionist.
Yeah.
As you get kills so fast with these rocket sidearms that regenerating your ability energy as you're doing that keeps you armed to the teeth at all times.
Yeah. Never hurts. In addition to that, we've also
Sorry.
got a new Arc Heavy Burst Pulse Rifle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
Arc.
The Corasian Arc Heavy Burst Pulse Rifle.
Yeah.
Another one in this seasonal
what?
set.
Was that
Yeah,
heavy?
this is, we introduced this subfamily with Final Shape, and this
Yeah.
is the third one of these.
Is
The
it?
role that we've got here, high impact reserves left column.
Heavy
also
burst.
always very
Is that
good.
in the
And
power
bolts on
slot?
right
No.
column.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong. I would also look at getting frenzy right column. Because,
Did I see
high
that
impact
wrong,
reserves is
Ben?
great, but doesn't give you any stats. So having frenzy.
That's not in-
gives you
in the
good
heavy
damage and
slot,
those
is it?
stats as well, and
Yeah.
very high uptime. Really great.
Yeah, I can imagine
No,
too in the era
it
where
wa- it wasn't, I
pulse
got
rifles are
confused.
living through their anti-barrier era as well. It's probably not too
Oh,
bad to
thank
have
you.
one
Want some
that's
candy? That's
stacked
great. Good. I'm
for
glad it
something
helped.
quick. I can see Volt Shot doing a lot of untold damage just behind enemy lines pretty rapidly with that guy.
It's a pretty juiced in PvP. as
Oh,
well.
thank you,
Yeah.
Dave Rocky. Lovely to have you
Good
here.
point. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
That's
Much
Secret fans for
appreciated.
choice. Potentially. And then, in addition to that, an old favorite is going to be making its return. Saint's tried and true favorite shotgun. Perfect Paradox is coming back as well from Season to Dawn.
Yeah, Perfect Paradox is back.
Perfect
Along with
Paradox.
a bunch of other Dawn weapons. This is the one we're dropping in this act.
What was like the look of
And
that?
yeah, all of the perks that you know and love from the original.
Yeah.
Plus a bunch of new ones. Plus the
Two
new
round
origin
pulse.
trait, Cast No Shadows.
It's all like.
Which, if you're doing a melee build, just synergizes really nicely with it. So,
Yeah.
threat detector left column, and then trench barrel if you're just doing damage.
Oh,
with
thank you,
weapon,
Strader.
or
Thank you
one-two
very
punch
much
if you're
indeed.
doing
Excellent.
melee
Welcome,
build.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun and fits in really well with the rest of Saint's arsenal. This
Yes.
week.
We combination blow hunters are about to have a very good time. I can already tell, honestly, as if we weren't already. No, it's been great. So with some new additions to the weapon sandbox, there's also some new, a new row, pardon me, of perks unlocking on the seasonal artifact as well. Isn't that right?
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
yeah, so each act we're adding a new row. So this is 5 new
New
artifact
row.
mods.
Okay.
And with these, we're really leaning into sniper rifles and solar damage.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll bring this up in a second.
Oh yeah.
but-
So the fire team here obviously is a little bit of their hands full, and also everyone in chat. please give a
Snipers
shout
leaning
out
into
to
snipers and
Peyton,
solar
Mitch,
for
and
the
Justin
artifact,
here,
an
who are
extra
doing
row.
the proverbial heavy lifting, carrying us through
Have
this
a look.
activity as well.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
where are we? Along the
So,
bottom there. Look.
Anti-barrier sniper is coming back.
Anti-barrier
Personal
sniper.
favorite.
Hey, Sean.
Love this,
Thanks for the
love
follow.
this.
Yeah,
Artifact mod,
there's been a
it's
lot
very
of
fun.
buzz about that. I think when everyone saw it on the new seasonal artifact.
Yep. It makes it
Anti-barrier
really easy to deal
snipers.
with barrier champions and
Scavenger mods are
you can also go
discounted.
through phalanx shields, all sorts of shields. So
Yeah.
it's very, very.
I always
high-
imagine the Hive
Hey,
Knights
well
that
done,
set up
Richard.
so
Brilliant
defiant
stuff.
with their shield, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, but this is not going to go well for you.
Yeah, and then scavenger mods, so you can keep those special ammo sniper rifles.
I missed.
fed.
I missed it, Cypress. I'll have to scan back.
Moving on, incendiary rifle rounds. Yeah, so if you've got
Incendiary,
a
right, solar sniper rifles,
and I can
precision
think of a
hit,
couple,
scorch
we've seen
target.
There's Worm here, but there's also still hunt.
Yeah.
This really juices those. You scorch.
Oh,
and
right,
targets
so it
with
juices
this
the still hunt
artifact
then,
mod, and
okay.
If we move on to the next one. Once you build up enough
Fulminations.
scorch stacks and you have that ignition, it will do increased damage in a
Ooh,
higher
wow.
radius.
Well, that looks quite good.
Super, super strong. And not only that, but we're adding this other artifact mod for sniper rifles, which
Ooh, look, he's
increases
got a red
damage
bar,
with every
aberrant
precision
action,
hit.
look.
So if you're landing like crit after crit on a boss with Whisper or Still Hunt or your favorite
Shelby isn't
legendary
impressed with all the
solar
strange
sniper
voices.
rifle,
Just sort of so. Hey, Shelby.
the damage output is going to be
Let's just say, Whisper of the Worm mains are just going to be feasting.
Oh, yeah.
Your next excision run is about to be just a symphony of Whispers of the Worm, honestly. Which is not a bad way to spend some time.
I suppose so, yes.
Also, this is, as I was looking through kind of the
I still
additional
really like the still
buffs that
hunt,
were going to be
though.
added.
It's
So
great.
with,
I'm not
with
really
the
gonna be a
arrival
massive
of
sniper fan, but I do
Act
enjoy
2,
that.
obviously Solstice will be a part of that. And we'll touch on that a little bit later here in the stream.
All right,
but with
Solstice
the arrival of
time.
Solstice, you guys are also working on a new balance update as well.
Yeah.
Covers weapons, covers armor, covers abilities. I'm going to go ahead and kick off with perhaps an update that's very near and dear to my heart. As a Dead Man's Tale main, the Tex Scout rifles are getting a pretty solid PvE buff across the board.
All right.
Yeah, we've seen that the legendary and exotic aggressive scout rifles have been lagging a bit behind in damage output in PvE. So we're bumping that by 30%, which puts
The
them
tech
just
scout,
ahead of
the, what are
current
they?
leaders for scout
The
rifle
lever
damage
arch
output.
Yeah.
They're a ton of
binders.
fun. Like,
Clicking
they hit really
kinks.
hard.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
It's
not only
on
because
the
I like
way.
Firing guys from across the map, but I gotta tell you, I'm
More
looking for any
Solstice
excuse I can
bonfires
to
for us
keep
to
dusting
light.
off Dead Man's Tale.
Yeah.
Fighting Lion has taken its place recently, but just as a temporary thing. It's okay.
We
Also,
have a fun seasonal aggressive scout rifle. Keep an eye out for it.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Turn
I
Spot,
haven't
thank
spent
you so
as
much
time
for the
with that as I have to,
follow.
honestly. I've
Stranger,
been
thank you
mostly
so much
hanging
for the
out with Wall
follow.
Signal, speaking of Fighting Lion, but this isn't time for Andy to share his loadouts. necessarily.
That's another live stream.
That's another live stream. That's right. Yeah, that's just me tweeting into the void and being like,
Battleground
"Fighting Lion."
conduit. All right.
The Fighting Lion subreddit is probably very happy.
Indeed,
right now,
I like
so
that.
shout
I
out to
like
all of
that a
them.
lot.
In addition to that, an old favorite of mine as well.
You may have to watch
speaking of
directly on the
classics,
Bungie
Ariana's
thing.
Vow
That's what
is gonna
seems to be
a pretty
happening
sizable
there.
Buff against barrier shields as well.
Yeah, so we've had a bunch of changes to exotic weapons and how they interact with barrier champions. And Ariana's Vow fell a bit behind, so we've bumped its damage substantially. It's 67%. This means that in most difficulties, it will break barrier champion shields in 2 shots, which makes its ammo economy like much more valuable.
Right.
And it had a pretty big rework recently, and this just makes it that much stronger.
What was he talking about then?
Always a good time to go ahead and have that sitting on your hip, honestly. We've got some other weapon buffs. Any in particular that you wanted to speak to while we were here? Obviously, all this will arrive on Bungie.net later, but as long as we got you here, I'd love to hear if you got any more on your mind that you'd love to speak to.
Yeah, with the sniper rifle focus in this act, we really wanted to improve their ease of use a bit more in PvE. One of the biggest problems is when you're like trying to land crits on the witness or something and you're taking a bunch of damage, you're getting flinched off target a lot. So we've gone in and
Hey,
halved
finally, how you
the flinch
doing?
from PvE enemies.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
I'm also like a little bit of foreshadowing, but we've gone in and removed the penalties from adept mods. And this is sort of setting the stage for a larger set of mods that will be dropping in a future release.
Immortal Vengeance, thank you for subscribing on
The proverbial
YouTube.
stay tuned for everyone out there as well, yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, and also we were talking a bit before the show too, but there's going to be some armor tuning as well, isn't there as well, to like the mods, I believe?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do a lot of raiding, you're probably familiar with the reserves mod swapping shenanigans that you can do. And this is just sort of fiddly and annoying for players. We don't think it's a balance issue, but it is irritating. We didn't want players to have to do it. So now when you switch your reserves mods back off, it'll bring your total reserves back down to their current cap. And to balance that out, we've increased reserves for special and heavy weapons across the board. It varies per weapon type, but it's in the 10 to 15% range.
Nice, okay.
And in addition to that, if you do like running reserves mods permanently, we'll reduce that cost.
Valiant Blizzard, thank
You'll note
you
that
for the
some of
follow.
discounted mods from the artifact.
I'm trying to follow this, but I
discounted
don't
mods
raid.
is
What these
really
raid mods thing? What's you on
Oh,
about?
really?
It's a pretty big change.
Very nice.
I tried to follow that then, but my brain
Well, then
malfunctioned.
now's the chance
My
to
brain
start
went.
keeping those variables in your spreadsheets across the board. Very exciting. Okay, a lot of stuff to dive into still yet, but we've also got a brief, quick preview of some stuff that's going to be arriving with Solstice. Now I know our
Oh, here we
fire
go,
team is here hard
Solstice
working in the
preview,
background, but
Solstice
very
preview.
briefly, I wanted to make sure that as a part of the show, we took a look at the armor sets that are going to be arriving with Solstice.
Okay.
So, as a reminder, Solstice is going to be hitting here with Act 2. Should be a pretty good time for you guys to dive into. We'll have more information soon, but you can take a look here and see kind of.
Oh, so it's not coming out when
old
Act 2
timey
happens
pilot,
then?
Race car driver. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just channeling my old inner.
Ooh, that's
race car
weird.
driver here.
Yeah, I
but-
can really see the adventurer influence
Yeah.
in this. That idea of an explorer who's
Yeah.
going and delving into different.
Look, he's got like a floating HUD in
I was
front of
gonna
his
say, with boots
fizzog
like
there.
this, you're-
Consider the pants.
Yeah, seriously. Like the first time as a hunter, I'm jealous of warlocks.
He's got
Congratulations,
jet
warlocks,
boots,
you
look.
did it. Let's see. Up next, we've also got our friendly neighborhood Titan, I believe, with perhaps one of the coolest helmets.
That
I've ever
is
seen available to
nice.
them.
That
Once
Titan,
again,
as
a
usual,
hunter, it's
looks
a very
great.
alien feeling, being jealous of Titans, but this is one time I'll go ahead and summon that feeling, honestly. Titans out there, make sure you go ahead and start getting your transmogs ready.
I like that. I
for
like the
one,
jacket.
I can't wait to see.
That's
start
pretty
running around the
cool.
tower. Should be pretty solid. And then last but very not
And
least,
here's the
my
hunter.
fellow hunters, we also are going to be able to go ahead and feast.
Short
we've got
jacket.
Another set of ornaments coming our way.
It's actually quite
Again,
nice. I think the
really
Titan
following
looks
kind of
best,
that
though, do you?
Adventurer style that they're really going for to theme.
Yeah,
with this
Titan's a
Solstice
Rocketeer.
particular.
Yeah. Oh.
And plus with an expanded sandbox of all the goodies that you folks have been working on to go ahead and have us go ahead and tear through it with. We are
They
very
had
appreciative of
a
it,
nice
but
wipe
yeah,
there,
and just kind of a
transition.
quick look at what's to arrive with Solstice. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of the main set of topics for today. We're going to go ahead and scan Twitch chat very briefly to make sure we can go ahead and grab any questions. But Ryan, honestly, we're now into, is this the second battleground?
Yeah, we're in the second battleground on the first encounter right now.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So what we
I thought they
didn't
were
see
going to show us
previously
weapons
was
or something.
players
This is
were,
the AE weapon,
when
isn't
they
there?
finish
Is there
the first battleground,
is there a
the
Solstice
second
weapon?
battleground actually starts where the first battleground ends to
Yeah.
continue on your journey into the center of Nessus.
Yeah.
And that's the same for when you end battleground 2.
Burners
That's where you
Bombay
start the
doors are being done by bedheads.
So having that again, that turns to the center of Nessus. Sort of in that same vein, actually, one thing I've also kind of been wanting.
Well done, Bernard.
to ask
Thank you, Redhead.
selfishly
Perfect
is,
timing.
A wise narrative director once said the story is told in 3 acts. Could you tell us a little bit about what this episodic structure offers you guys? Like, what are you able to try that's different?
So humans like stories that have shapes, right?
Right.
When we think of a story where you're kind of like
find
in the
that mad
same
they're
place,
dropping all
like
at
doing the
once.
same thing, like sometimes we want to make sure
When's
that
the
our
final
stories
part?
feel
End
like
of
they have
August.
shape and momentum to them. For example, with episode 1, we can think of the shape of it kind of as starting in this place of really like lighthearted. It's
Looks
a
like
fun
Sky
romp, it's a
Captain
fun
of the World. I
adventure,
love the
and
way
it
that film
slowly
looked. I
goes
didn't
down
like it. I like the way it
into a
looked.
really dark place.
As all the doom happens in the background, we're having fun with failsafe.
We get to play with that play with those shapes and play
Yeah.
with that structure with each of our episodes. So in episode 2, in episode 3, it may start at different places and the energy may take you in different ways.
Yeah.
We got to really experiment and play around with what are we introducing narratively, which enables us to add things like a focus on Fate 14 for Act 2, or different ways that the battlefields may change as we're going through.
Yeah.
Humans like stories that have shape to them.
I like that
and
rocket sidearm,
that's
though.
what a really well-defined act structure allows us to do.
Yeah, it's exciting to see, honestly, as we've just getting
Yeah.
started here in Echoes and with episode 2 on the way, but we'll talk more about that at a later
So we've
date.
got
We're
3
in,
new
we've got
battlegrounds
plenty
then.
to dive into
That's,
with Act
I haven't got anything
2
else.
right in front of us. But as far as my agenda goes, I think actually we've thankfully hit kind of the primary bulk of the show.
Could I touch briefly on the ability stuff? That's
Please, yeah, thank you, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been monitoring feedback in PvP around
Bit of
prismatic
PvP
hunters,
shenanigans.
and particularly the 2 pain points around swarm grenades and threaded spectre. So we're bringing both of those down into line.
Yeah.
We've also got a
Yeah,
couple of
could well
PvE
be,
changes
Katia,
coming
yeah.
in. This is Titan stuff. It's sort of previewing
Bungie
some
don't
Titan
like to
changes
give
that are
warlocks
going to
good
come in the future
helmets.
release.
Yeah.
But we're bumping up the damage of the supers, Twilight Arsenal.
But I'm wearing the
and
best
Hammer
helmet in the
Assault, so those
entire
will be a lot
game.
more
My
fun.
vampire one
yeah.
is just the
Hammer
best.
Soul Titans rejoice.
I don't care what anybody
Also, I
says.
selfishly like grabbing that axe from Twilight Arsenal, so if those could keep existing, I'd be a very happy camper.
Yeah.
Also, we got a question from chat. Freeboop asks, probably one for you, Chris. Are you guys still evaluating the interactions of the combo on Edge Transit, or will you swap from Envious Assassin to Cascade
It's an
Point
Edge Transit
and
question.
a 24 magazine while you still have Cascade Point?
Yeah, so we mentioned a few weeks back that we're going to be adjusting that. It ended up needing a code change, which is typically a little bit slower to roll out, but that fix is still coming. So
Very exciting.
if you missed out on getting that perk combination, that is not going to be an exploit that continues to work.
Excellent. Fair enough. All right.
There you
Thank
go, then.
Freeboop, for the question. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think thankfully that's as we watch our steadfast group of guardians go ahead and continue their way here through.
Did you just say
the
thankfully?
battlegrounds, I
That's
think,
it.
That's kind of the high and low of our show, everyone.
said
Of course, we wanted to go
thankfully,
ahead and
that's-
make sure
I
as
know
we
he
dive
didn't mean to,
into
but it's just quite funny.
the events of Act 2. As we go to prepare to conclude Act 1. We wanted to make sure that all
It's
of you had a sense of what was
nerve-wracking.
coming. And again, a reminder: this launches next week on July
Okay.
16th.
Yes.
Quick reminder of the topics we covered.
We don't have a
Of course, we're gonna
Solstice
go
date
ahead
then.
And remind you that the Bungie Foundation folks are doing some amazing work. Go ahead and
Didn't have a
scan that QR
Solstice
code
date.
and check out what they're up to.
Thankfully,
Otherwise,
it's
Act 2
over.
arrives next week. With it, you'll have these 3 new battlegrounds, 2 launching with the first week. The 3rd arriving on the 2nd week. New weapons joining the sandbox, new artifact mods for you to go ahead and unlock. And of course, Solstice will be joining us later on into the.
So
into
they
the
haven't said
act.
when.
But otherwise, before we go, I of course want to make sure that we take a chance to go ahead and thank our amazing cast here. Thank you so much for joining us today and telling us about what's to come.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
thanks, Andy.
Yeah, appreciate the time. To our amazing team of playtesters in the background, Mitch, Justin, and Peyton. Thank you
Well,
very
let me
much
half,
for doing
folks.
the
What was
proverbial
that?
heavy lifting.
Half hour. Well, it was
To
quite
the amazing
interesting.
team here, producers in house, that go ahead and put this all on. Thank you all so much. Honestly, we always appreciate it. And last, but of course not least, to all you guardians out there, thanks for taking the time to join us today. We'll see you all very soon. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves.
Take care of
each other,
yourselves
we'll see you all
and
next
each
time.
other. Thankfully, that's over. That's what you just said. So there we go. So basically, we got 3 new battlegrounds and all the stories dropping on the first day. And then we got Solstice a little bit down the line. I like the look of that rocket sidearm. I know the new exotic quest is coming in Act 3. What do you think then, folks? Lay it on me. I'm going to have to, not quite yet, but I'm going to have to zip off and No, I do my reset video. Well, all my reset stuff in regard to all the ritual stuff and everything is I'm going to be putting that out on a Monday now. My Tuesday evening video now is going to be more flexible, so it's going to talk a little bit about this, and I'll go over Eververse every Tuesday as well. So that's going to be coming out a little bit later on tonight. But what do you reckon about all that then? Excuse me. But it's getting better. It's getting better, isn't it, Bernard? For me, it was just meh. Yeah, I can understand it. There's not loads going on. I mean, you know. I mean, what happened at the beginning of a season? You'd have the activities, and the activities would develop somewhat because there'd be certain things attached to them. If you think about Season of the Witch, and I suppose that's going on here. You got that enigma thing. What's it called? Transition over here to the. Oh, hang on. Let's transition over here to this again. There we are. Yes. Intriguing. Let me bring this over here so I can see what's going on. Don't forget to claim your emblems, folks. It was all right, but disappointing. New activities, just 3. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Mado. Yeah. Just 3 more battlegrounds. 3 more battlegrounds. Great, more bloody battlegrounds. It's absolutely fine. Not great, not bad. Right in the middle. Ooh! Out RJS, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. That's very kind of you. Totally brilliant. And great. In the middle, a vanilla milkshake. Regular. I love vanilla milkshakes. They're exquisite. I put it to you, ladies and gentlemen, that vanilla milkshakes are the best milkshakes. There we are. Because you can get a chocolate one wrong. I suppose you can get a vanilla one wrong as well. Do you know what I mean? Regular French fries. Anyone in the A team that isn't Mr. T? Yes. I feel like dropping all story steps at once is a bit of a panic move. Also, yeah, it did feel a little bit like that. The emblem. Now I've got mine here. Would you like me to? I don't know. Let me have a little look. Go to your Twitch notifications and go to my Twitch, and it says you are now eligible for the emblem, and you just now go claim now. Which I have just done. Connect your Twitch and game accounts to receive this reward. I've done it. Does it tell you that anyway, even if you aren't connected? Let's have a look. I've collected. Do I collect that then? Does that go straight into my doodads? Hang on, let me just check. It's saying connect all the time. But I am connected. Oh, perhaps I'm not. Hang on. Let's do it. Hang on a minute. Time to verify the codes.
Oh, he's got a temper.
Ow. What's that?
When he thinks he's in private.
Let's see. Right, okay, I'm going to check that. Now scribble as well. Come on, for God's sake. Has it done it? Have you done it? Try that again. Oh, come. Oh, right, it's done it. Good. What? Ugh, it's having problems again. Let's connect again. Come on. Oh, he doesn't like it at all. What's going on here, man? I think I know what's happened with mine. Is because my computer exploded a couple of weeks ago, remember? And I haven't linked it back up since. And now it's saying to me, let me stop recording. And now it's saying to me, various rubbish. Let's try that again. Connect. Oh, come on. Don't get it.
This is taking forever.
let's see. Let's go back. Let's go to Des Tiny there. And then there. Oh, really? Bungie stream is still up, probably for people to get the emblem and go with their free progress. Ah, there we go. Yes. Good call, Scribble. So if I go to my thing, and I go to settings, I suppose, is it? Account linking. Right. Oh, no, yeah, it says it's linked now. Right, okay. So then, let's just see. It'll probably be... Let me log out. Let us log out. Let us. Ugh. Log out. I got a headache now all of a sudden. Ah. Well, I claimed it in Twitch loot drops, but sure, it may take days for it to show up in game. Right, okay. I never saw that. Who did that? Alex Jensen, thank you so much. I only just saw that. I do beg your pardon. Thank you so much for the, what's that now? It doesn't tell me. For the super chat. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, thank you. The alert didn't come up on my screen. That's bonkers. Thank you very much indeed. That's incredibly kind of you. Bloody hell. I do apologise. I didn't even see it. That was shocking. It didn't come up on my feed, would you believe? Thanks again, Alex. That's really kind of you. Brother Pav, hello. How you doing? That Rancor was burped. Totally excellent. Right, so if I go here, let's restart that now. I did click claim though. So let's go back in again. It didn't notify me on my screen though because it's the way it sometimes works. It's got to come through Restream and sometimes it doesn't show me, which is a bit of a bugger. Sorry about that. I hope you're still there, Alex. I do apologise. Right, let's sign in and have a look. Warlock. Yes, I think I was, but that's no excuse. I'm terribly sorry. That's very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. We've logged in. Collections. General is usually the way, isn't it? Flare. Okay, emblem. I got a raid emblem, look. Look at that, look. Infinite Reflections. That's when I spawned the, thingy. What was it called? It's usually at the end. Let's have a look. I got Slaycation. I haven't got the other one. What's it called? Ooh, shiny. No, I haven't got that yet. I'm here, no worries, mate. Oh, thank you, Alex. That's really kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind indeed. Sorry. Sorry. I've connected it now. Okay, and now I got it. So it doesn't say claim though or anything. Right, well, I just assume that's that then. Where did you find that, Scribble? Was it in general? No, it's not there for mine. What page is it on? The last page? Yeah, they usually dump in there. Well, I suppose I'll just have to wait. Maybe we'll have to sign out completely and sign back in completely as well. Yes. Well. 3 O's in the ground, even though that's more than 3 O's in the ground. So make sure, folks, apparently the Bungie stream is still up. So, let me just go back and have a little look at that. Hang on a minute. What happened there now? Oh my god! Good lord!
Splendid.
Jawa Jedi, that was incredibly, crazily generous of you. Thank you so much, gifting 5 memberships. Bloody hell. Thank you, Jawa Jedi. That's amazingly kind of you. Brilliant. So, they have gone to Katia Santos, Joseph Wolf, Ice Queen Gaming, Shane Sullivan, and Sam. That's all. You got your memberships there, courtesy of Jawa Jedi. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Excellent. Lovely one. Lovely, lovely, Joe. Thank you so much. Good evening, Edward. How you doing? It's all flying through here. It's bonkers. Yeah, so people are getting it claimed then, but they're not getting it. Well, I'm not getting mine unless maybe it hasn't happened. Good lord. It's all going off here. Let me... I don't think it shows anything, does it? No. Let me do this. Let me do this and this. Let me... No. Let's do this. Close the game. And then we'll jump back in. This is your destiny now. Bongath! It's Bongath, it is! That's a place around here, that is Bongath. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. So it says link, so I don't know what to say, really. Lovely stuff, Edward. Did you make sure you get your drops as well? Drops can take a while. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Darby, you're absolutely right. I think I'm just getting a bit too excited, eh? Nice Lego colours on your shippy. Indeed, yes. It makes my it subtracts credibility from my ship. It usually goes straight into the collections. I'll just check one more time. Because it doesn't even show up as new half the time. General. If not, I'll just wait. Well, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. No, it's not there. Get stuffed me. I haven't had it. Yeah, so I've tried that, and there's nothing much happening there with the older... Maybe it's because I'm still streaming or something, I don't know. We shall see. We shall leave that. Anyway, yes. Shall we have a look at the Eververse here before we go? How about that? Shall we have a look at the Eververse? I'm going to record my Eververse bit right now then. What do you reckon to that then, eh? Emblem just go to collections unless it's part of a pre-order, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. They wouldn't go to the thing, would they? They'd choke to death then. If I just go to the old tour... Let's just check. Batesy Rocks, thank you so much for the follow. Don for Annie, thank you so much for the follow. Superstitious, thank you for the follow. Dark Rose, thank you for the follow. It's bumped up to 33%. Oh, is that your... Right, okay. I'm just going to check for the hell of it. I know it's not going to be here. It's tribute this week, Brian Banana. Jazz54, thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. That's bloody marvellous. Very, very kind. Why am I over here with Banshee? I got confused. Let's go over here and look at the terminal. No deliveries for me, no. No, it's going to be... Yeah, it's just going to take a while to percolate through, I reckon. What do you reckon, eh? Right, so let's go and have a little look then. What I'm going to do now is... I think I'll just leave it like that, actually. We're going to have a little look at what we've got for goodies, shall we? The stuff I couldn't cover in yesterday's reset, we'll have a little look now. So first off then, let me record this, because I'm going to stick this in my video now. Yes, do it all now, that's what I say. Don't you agree? Yes, it'll turn up, Dave, in about 1 million years. Let's have a look. So this is the last week of everything. Oh, look at 1,000 brightness there. And a chroma cloak hood that I still haven't... Ooh, that's nice. Bloody hell. That does look cool, actually, doesn't it? Mikey G, hello, how you doing? Did I pick that up? Right, okay. Right. Let's have a look at the Eververse store for this week. Oh, what's that down there? Right, I got all excited then. Let's have a little look here. Yes, so let's go and have a look. We've got the shifting crossphase shader. Let's have a look at that one. Is it doing anything? Yes, we've got slight... Is there something going on in his helmet there?
Excuse me. We need a
that's new this season as well. Look, there we are. Well, it's okay. It's got a bit of a crackled look as well. Anti-Silence, hello, how you doing? Excellent, good to see you. And you cannot check this page to see if it's there. All right, okay, there we are, Anti-Silence, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. Right, let's have a look over here. We've got Copper Tone Patina, which gives you a nice iridescence, I hope. It's not going to be good to us today. Look at it. I just have to wait. Oh, there we are. It's come in now. Look, that's good. Well, that's quite nice. It's got a bit of iridescence on it. Nice helmet shine. I think I've already got that one, though. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We do like that one. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We've got a signal intercept transmat effect. What is that? Pop quiz to all you wonderful brainiacs in chat. What's that logo there? That one there. Can't remember off the top of my head. That one just always eludes me. What is it? I can't remember. There we are. That's quite good there. We've got... this is what I was looking for. Dead Man Splicer. No, I don't think it's Splicer. Splicer's more angular. We've got the Noble Burden weapon ornament here for the Dead Man's Tail. Oh, that's nice, but it's not as good. The other Dead Man's Tail ornament, right, is better because it's actually got a good practical use to it. That looks stunning, mind. But if you go to the Dead Man's Tail, let's go and have a little look. Maybe I can go to collections. Let's go to exotics. Where are you, Dead Man's Tail? Where is it, Dead Man's Tail? Let's have a look here now. Still can't find the fellow. There it is. There is, where is it? It's that one which I've got. This is Dead Man's Revenge. Look, it gives you a huge iron sight. And it gives you a lot more range. That is very, very good. Season of the Risen. I think you're right, Brian. I think you're right. I think you're right. Yes. Season of the something. Yeah, so that is actually got an actual physical use, that one there. When you look down the sight at that, it's like having a massive... it's like luxury. Yes. Mogoon, indeed I am. Yes, I am Welsh. Welsh, there's lovely. So yeah, so that actually helps that particular ornament. Let's go back here and go carry on with that malarkey. But that, however, is prettier, wouldn't you say? Yes. That's lovely and pretty, that. There we go. There's the cover. It's like a Garand on steroids. Yes, exactly. Yeah. We've got the Chomping Dance, 700 brightest there. Let's have a look at that. Oh, look, he's got tiny, tiny little chompy fingers. Lone Wolf Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Is that forever? Oh, look, it's getting bigger. His chomping is getting bigger. Lovely big chompios. There we are. Good, good, good. There we are. And he's carrying on. Oh, it's a forever one. I like those. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, good, good, good. Let's go down to the other bits and bobs. What do we have here? We've got Samba Dance. You think you'll be requiring assistance tomorrow? I'm not too sure tomorrow, DK. I don't think so, because I'm going to be finishing off the microcosm video in the morning. So my microcosm video is going to come out the afternoon there, yes. But thank you very much for the offer. That's very kind. I don't think so, no. Not going to have time. Way, Mogoon! Yes, I'm from South Wales also. Excellent. Lone Wolf Gamer, how you doing? Ah, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. That's pretty cool dance there. I've already got that one, though. Watching you, that's the... I'm looking at you there, son.
Thank you.
I'm looking at you there, son. Shia Stanton, thank you so much for subscribing on You of the Tube. Excellent. Widow Sun, hello. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that was that. It was so short, it didn't happen. Okay, we've got the kit shell, which is the Meccano shell. I'm going to ask... You always tell me what it's called. The American version of Meccano. Is it the Erector set? Is that it? The Erector set? Is it that one? There we go. There's that.
Okay.
We've got the grass guzzler. We've got a lawnmower, which is totally excellent. Come on, lawnmower. Erect... Oh, there we are. I was right. The Erector set. Look, good. Doing good, was late to the Bungie stream. We didn't get the emblem, was 6 minutes shy. Ah, bugger. Well, I watched it completely. I still haven't had mine, so... Come on, grass. I tell you what happens, I've noticed with this, right? If I go to orbit, it works better. I'll just say South Wales there, Mogoon, yes. Little bit further east. Right, what was I going to say now? Let's go to the store again. Come on. There we go, Grass Guzzler. Look, we got a lawnmower-tastic. Totally excellent. And I quite like that. That's pretty cool. And we got green coming out of the back, which, of course, is grass. Yeah, we love that. That's cool. Excellent stuff. Keck695, thank you so much for the follow. Worded Lime, thank you for the follow. And Lone Wolf Gamer, thank you for the follow. Yes. Did that spurt any grass out? No, that's good. Right, this is a fantastic ship. It's a Shining Cabriolet, and I absolutely love it. Takes shaders really well. Well, I haven't looked at what the Super Black does. Yeah, that's quite nice. There's one shader, and I can never remember which one it is, but it reminds me of the James Bond Lotus. The Spy Who Loved Me. Anyway, there we go. There's that. Ooh, we've got a weapon ornament for the Recluse. It's called Necrosis. Let's have a look at that. That wasn't this long ago, actually. Was it, this one? Porthcawl. Excellent. Oddly enough, I'm up that way filming on the weekend. Yes. Yes, there we are. That's you know, it's quite bland, I suppose, really. Is that the petite version of Total Recall with art? I wish I had a sparrow to cut me grass. What's this? Yeah, time loss projection. So we've got the... it's the Tree of Silver Wings atop the Traveller. And then drop down, we got a Resurrected Shadow here. Which is quite nice. That's Season of the Deep. Right, yeah, so I do think that's Risen. I think you're right there. Chosen looks slightly different. What was that one? Yeah, that's an old one, that one. Illicit transmat effects. Extra sound effects. Rustberry. I like Rustberry. It's a nice solid colours. Look at it. It's really clean. I love the brown and I love the white. And I just love it all. I think that's a really nice shader, that one. It's great. What else do we have here? Chitin Slate or Chitin Slate. Which is quite nice if you like that kind of thing, I suppose. I don't know. I quite like the leathery look, though. That's quite cool. Very purpley and red, yes. We've got Deep Sea Jaunt, which is, well, if you like pastel blues, that's your baby. There's a nice James Bond emote for silver. Is there? I'll have to have a look at that now. What else have we got? Lilac Bombast. Which is lilac-y, bombastical fun. And he's got a toweling, not like toweling, like a quilted dressing going on like my mother used to have. Yes, there we are. Isn't that nice? There we are. That's good. There we are. So that's everything in the old Eververse. Oh, forget it. I was going to go then back to the tower, and I'm going to go and look and see what Ada the Shader's got. Let's go and have a look. Season of the Risen, a.k.a. Season of the Viagra. If anyone comes near me with that, I'll... there we go, yes. Sip of coffee. Lovely. Oh, don't forget, folks, as well, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow evening. Destiny, back to Destiny tomorrow evening. I don't know what we're going to do. But we shall see what we can do. Because it's the last week, so it might be like a bit of a tidy up, a bit of a pinnacle run. Maybe we could try Excision again. I'll see. Be interesting to see what the Grandmaster is as well, or just whatever. Yes. Season of the Hard Sausage. That's right. Come on now, take me to the tower for God's sake. It's taking forever, this. Excuse me. I finally got that ship, a pain in the ass. Oh, that one, Dave. What was that one from now? That was the... what was that? What was that from? Can't remember. Was that from the region chests? I think it's because I have Bungie's channel muted. Oh, yeah, right. They do that, don't they? Yeah, no, but didn't I have... Oh, no, I couldn't have had mine muted. We were all bloody listening to it. Let's have a look at Ada the Shader's shaders.
Hello again.
Dun, dun, dun. What have we got here? We've got Genotype Null 0. I used to have terrible problems reading that word. Shoot the boxes. That's what it is, Dave. Yes. Yes, that is a pain in the ass. You're right. There we go. There's that. A bit of a graphite look to it, which is quite nice if you haven't got that. That was from Escalation Protocol, wasn't it? We got Flowers of Io again. Which is, you know, All right, if you like that kind of thing. And then we've also got the new Monarchy. They're usually pretty good. But I believe this one makes you look like a picnic basket. Not picnic basket, a picnic blanket. Ready? See? Look. It's got like tartany diamonds on it. It looks like you can sit in the park with your red helmet on and, you know, look at stuff. Yes, well, there we are. That's that. Okie doke. Let's go and have a little look in the helm and see if there's anything there. Ooh, interesting. I wonder what the, I'm going to have a quick look and see as well before we do. Let's go and have a look, see what the Nightfall weapon is. Because, what have we got? We've got the Nightfall is going to be
When the darkness
the
sought
Disgraced, I
destruction of
believe.
all
Yes, the
things,
Nightfall is the
the
Disgraced.
black armory persevered.
So it's going to be the... it's boring. It's the Uzumi RR4. Is the Nightfall weapon. Banshee has got something interesting, though. Hang on, I'm not back in orbit, am I? No. Let's jog back up here. Because Banshee has two interesting things. Banshee now resets at reset time every day. So his weapon rolls. And do the weapons change, or is it everything just changes? Well, anyway. So, like 6 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that happens. And I'm just looking on like GG now, and there's two popularity rolls there. Which is pretty cool. If you're after that kind of a thing. Although one of them's a sword. So it depends on... if you like swords, really. I just smashed my nose into the wall there. Let's have a quick look at that. Beep, 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 boop. What's the time? Yes, I'm going to have a quick look at this now. Here. There we go.
So who won?
And we've got... Is it the same ones? What have we got here? That Kryjura is Harmony Outlaw. Yeah, there we are. Cool. So we've got this. The Soul Survivor is an A on Light GG in the popularity stakes, which means that it's a reasonable. Well, it's a very popular role. We've got firing line, rapid hit, extended mag, ricochet rounds. Hey, Rick, we got Smellbow, and we've also got polygonal rifling as well. That's Season of the Deep. I don't think you can get Season of the Deep weapons anywhere else at the moment. So you're going to have to rely on them coming with Zur and Banshee. So that's pretty good. And the other one there is a sword, the Honor's Edge. We've got Shattering Blade, Energy Transfer, Balance Guard, Heavy Guard, Hungry Edge, Untempered Edge, No Glen Close, with an Impact Masterwork. What was the Masterwork on that as well? The Masterwork was... Handling, dear boy, as and girls, handling, yes. Yeah, snipers are the thing today, aren't they? Firing line is allies nearby, you see. So they do say that's a nifty one, but of course, if you're not, I suppose, well, if you're in a fire team, it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? You're in a fire team, then. You're in a fire team, innit? Yes. So, and I've already been over the season pass, not the season pass stuff. This. Let's have a little look. Week 6, was I right? Yes. So we got lost sectors. There's a percentage there. It said 10 on the API, so. It's a percentage thing there, so you get higher bonus progress for doing expert difficulties. Fight Forever Guardians, defeat Guardians with supers, and we've got to use the new ones, the Song of Flame, Twilight Arsenal, Storm's Edge. Cooperative Company, complete a cooperative focused mission. Cheeky cheeky, yes indeed. Stun Champions, 50 of them. Eyeing Iron, complete Crucible matches. Earn bonus progress in Iron Banana. Grey Clouds, defeat targets with Arc, Solar Stasis, or Void in Gambit. Bonus progress for shooting your mates in the face. And precision calibration, so that means scouts, snipers, linear fusions. With precision kills. And a Guardian shootage as well, yes. Yes, that sniper's pretty tidy, isn't it? I was going to check something else then as well. What have I got for a week 5er? Oh, there we are. Defeat bosses in Strikes of Vanguard players. There we are, lovely. Excellent stuff. A bit more Bright Dust. Excellent. Ooh, I've gone up a level and everything. How much Bright Dust have I got? Hey, it's going up now, 6,640. That's not bad. I've been holding off on the spending. Yes, indeed. Good. There we are. Excellent stuff. Right. That's totally excellent. There we go. DK, would you like me to raid you? Because what I'm going to go off, folks, I'm going to go off now. I'm going to make my Tuesday evening video. If you're wondering what's happening, my reset video for all the stuff that you get in regard to ritual playlist, loot pools, Days of Eternity, all that. I'm doing that video on a Monday from now on. Okay, so hang on a second. Let me just pop over to this, and I'm going to plug my video right here, live, now, on TV. So let me do that, and stick that in there. So if you want to go and see the reset in regard to all that stuff, there that is. Yes, cool. And now I'm going to do tonight, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're going to be expecting from Act 2, and I'll put in the Eververse stuff and all the bits and bobs I didn't include. Yes. So, there we go. How about that, then? That's pretty good. Don't forget to click on the link there. Thank you very much, folks. Yes, so I'm going to be zipping off now, then. Thank you, Carl. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Carl, for your generosity. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity this evening. It's been absolutely bonkers. Cheers, Edward. That's lovely stuff. Good stuff. Thanks very much indeed. Act 2, Electric Boogaloo. Scribble, thank you. Widow's Son, thank you. Mr. Linden, thank you. Brian, thank you. Mr. Mycroft, thanks very much. Agent Zarkov, cheers. Lovely to see you. Yes, Still Hunt is good, though. I agree. Baldo, thanks so much. Lovely to see you. Lone Wolf Gaming, thanks so much. Scribble, lovely stuff. Thank you, thank you. Alex Jensen, thank you very much indeed. That's incredibly kind. Lovely stuff. Smoke, thanks very much indeed. There we are. Cool. DK, you happy with me raiding? Just let me know. Let me say yes or no before otherwise I'll be... I don't want to go without you being raided. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. Let me get this up here now. Hang on a second. Here we go. Let me just go over to this here. Yes, hello, that. Okay, and then let's go to this here. Go for it. There we are. Cool. Excellent stuff, folks. That's totally brilliant. So, stream tomorrow evening. Will be Destiny at 7 p.m. Keep an eye out for the vids if you want to see. And I shall see you all very soon. Thank you, Brian. Take it easy. No, I know that, but it's just, there's quite a lot of people watching, so I don't want to do anything that's going to stress anyone. Yes, there we are. Excellent stuff. Nighty night, new kind. Lovely to see you. DJ Bears, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, DJ. Lovely stuff. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Venger, have a good one. Katya, have a good one. Mohammed, take it easy. Silver, lovely to see you. Carol Hodge, lovely to see you. Dave S, thank you. Excellent. I don't have to remember now. I can do this. Here we go. So if I go to this, and there we are. Raid channel. Yes, good, lovely. There we are. And let's find you now because you're on. Let's have a look. Let's try that. I'm going to have to do it that way. There we are. There you are. Good. Okay. So, we're gonna raid old DK there. Here we go. Here it comes. Starting raid. What does it say? 20 viewers ready in 8 seconds. There we are. Cool. Lovely stuff. This is DK. She's going to be raiding this evening, I believe, doing the King's Fall. Is that right, DK? So, might be worth having a little bit of a squiz on that as well. Excellent stuff. Okay, folks. Cheers, Alan. Thanks very much indeed. Ice Queen Gaming. Take it easy. IVP. Lovely to see you. Velvet Pav. Lovely to see you. Tebby Kennel, thank you so much. Mr. Linden, thank you as well. Excellent stuff. Right, okay. Raid now. There we go. Totally splendid. People should be coming on in now, DK, hopefully. Let's just see how it works. I've turned the sound off because I don't want any echo on my stream. It takes a while for it to pile on through. Hang on, I just want to see it work before I bugger off. Come along then. Is it working? I can't tell. King's Fall, baby. There we are. Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. There it is. Excellent. There we go. Follow. Okay, lovely, lovely. Excellent. 74 viewers. Over that then. Marvellous stuff. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Excellent, excellent. Ah, excellent. There we are. Okay, guys, have a lovely stream. I'm going to go off and do my vid. I shall see you all tomorrow. Thanks very much. Have a lovely evening. Sausage. Hurt.